Earl, do you people give up anything for Lent? How about this year stealing? No stealing for Lent, 40 days.
I haven't stole.
Eastside, you got anything you're giving up for Lent?
Yeah, I'm going to stop batching. I am, seriously, because I batched at least 16 on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Batched 16 times because of all those porns.
Okay. You stole some Mike. Those were to be left here. I was going to give them out. How many did you take home?
No, I'll bring them right back.
I don't want your fucking... No, those things do not come back here. I don't want post-jack fucking
Wait a second.
stuff here.
I didn't jack on the porn.
No, just around them. Fucking freaks me out.
Okay.
What are you writing down the order now?
No, I was going to say Johnny Bronx. Yeah, he's out and doing the order right away.
But here's the deal. If you're giving that up, you got to give up West Side, too, for 40 days.
Oh, I can't do that.
Yeah, no outlets.
How about this? No oral and no entry.
Can I give up at least
rub one on
entry and give me oral? Let me save oral?
No, because that doesn't help her.
How about reverse? Let me get entry and then no oral. And no batching. That's a lot for me because I'm a chronic. I spank 3 times a day. I even spanked 4 times to the midget board.
You're so fucking sick.
I swear to God.
Seriously, I'm so uncomfortable with you.
I spanked the midgets.
And when you swear to God, you mean it, right?
Yes, I don't swear to God or Jesus without meaning it.
All right. Do you love Fezzi?
Yeah.
Swear to God.
Yeah, I'll swear to God on that.
Thanks.
No, I mean,
it's nice.
In a manly way.
All right, so...
I'd say that about you, Mr. B.
Yeah, I don't want to... You and I don't... Earl's my guy. Now, you saying... But she's not at your house every day, right?
No. She comes up once or twice a week.
All right, so that's not so bad. So basically, over the... how many weeks is it? Like 40 days... So that's like, what, 5-6 weeks?
Yeah.
That'll only give him 12 dimes of relief. Because she lives way in Jersey, right?
Mm-hmm. She lives in Red Bank, New Jersey.
All right, what about this? She can't stay over anymore either. You can do it with her, but you guys got to do it outside in the backyard.
We don't. And there can't be any of that stuff, people who take Sundays off in Lent.
No, I don't go for that. No Sundays, St. Patrick's Day. We used to have that in my fucking family. Oh, yeah, it's an All Saints Day. You can fucking drink. Bullshit. You're either in or you out.
So what's the final line then?
Well, we got tomorrow to come up with this. Tomorrow's
Okay.
Fat Tuesday.
All right.
Your last day to batch.
She's coming up tomorrow,
Batch
too.
Tuesday.
So maybe I'll even get to convince her to finally give me anal.
Maybe that's the only way you can do it. You know what we ought to do, you fucking Spurlock lookalike? We ought to force you to eat nothing but McDonald's for Lent. Doesn't he look just like that guy?
Morgan Spurlock.
Someone said that to me the other day, too.
You look at him at the end of the movie. That's how you fucking look like him.
Oh, man, that's terrible. I got that, and over the weekend, someone said Nicolas Cage. Ooh,
Bullshit.
Come on.
I just watched Weatherman yesterday. You look nothing like him.
Ah.
Which, by the way, I didn't think it was as awful movie as people said.
It really came and went.
Well, so is this guy.
All right, times a day.
That's it for us. Now, tomorrow is Lent, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Could you, instead of giving up something for Lent, could you add something? Because I'd love for you to bring on creativity for the next 40 days.
Wow, 40 days straight?
Yeah. I mean, is that crazy?
That's quite a commitment to Jesus.
But, I hate when people, because I had a friend do this. I go, what are you giving up for Lent? And they said, I'm just going to drink 8 glasses of water a day. And I'm going, you're not. This is not a Lent thing. It's self-improvement. That's not what Lent's about.
Jesus suffered in the desert. He didn't go on the desert diet.
That is true. He didn't have an easy time out there. And now other people are trying to say I'm giving up peach schnapps. And it's just, it's not enough. Earl, do the Baptists do a Lent?
Yes. We do.
Really? I had no idea.
We recognize Lent, but it's not mandatory.
There it is.
You.
Yeah. So are you going to do anything? Chicken?
I've done that before for Lent.
Fried chicken?
Yes.
That must have been hell for you, huh?
No way.
Because that'd be like you giving up oxygen.
I know, just constantly walking past the Popeyes.
Dave, do you... Look how happy Bill is. Fucking racist joke. They're fighting like blacks and whites in there. They're fighting like blacks and whites. What about you, Bill? You give up things for Lent in your religion? The Mansonites? I don't know what you guys do.
I gave up being courteous to my roommates.
Was that it?
Yeah. I think I give them too much slack.
He's such a devil worshiper. This is the season when he really starts eating cake and candy and everything.
What about you, Dave?
I'm giving up spanking, like we agree. I think, today being Fat Tuesday, I'm going to spank out about 12 of them
A big
today.
fatty. But
12.
you will not touch yourself
No,
for
absolutely
the
not.
next 40 days.
Yeah, I have to cut sooner or later because lately I get very
You got nothing for the
dehydrated.
chick?
Yeah, like I don't actually shoot out sperm anymore.
Just air?
Air?
Yeah. Yeah. So I need.
And some blood from just being too rough on himself.
There is no way you're going to make that till Easter. No
Oh,
way.
yeah. I'm going to. But one of the things
Now,
I'm
you
going to do
can't
is
break that because you're a Catholic. You're not like these
I know.
fucking guys
I
where
really-
it doesn't matter one way or another.
I believe in it. Well, I'm going to bring back all the porns that I took.
Smart. Get that out of the
I'm
house.
just going to get rid of them. So if anyone wants the midget or the Black and White Cum Suckers Volume 2 porns, they'll be back here tomorrow afternoon.
To avoid this,
Wait, that one's a gay porn. The black and white.
I wondered where that went.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to go the same direction, Fez. You know my route that I walk in here every day?
Yeah.
I've given up walking on 64th Street. I will either have to come up 65th or 63rd.
Today you should have walked past just telling everyone, see you at Easter.
I'm going to walk home and just stop and talk to all the shop owners. It's a difficult one, and I think it's the one that Jesus would pick if he lived here today.
Good luck with that.
What about you, Fez?
I have thought about this for a while because I've given up so much since the heart attack anyway.
Well, normally we would be just have piles of donuts in here today.
Right.
And Fat Tuesday was always my favorite show to do here because we couldn't make it through. We'd be so overcarbed that the last hour of the show was like, I like to do sometimes. Just put it in milk. I dip my donut in milk and it's delicious.
More donuts, please.
But you've given up donuts, you've given up fried foods,
Soda,
you've given
ice
up
cream.
booze.
Yeah.
Yeah, all you drink is water, right?
That is all I drink with some lemon in it. That is it. So,
You know what? I don't know if I could do that for 40 days. I gotta have a little taste in my beverages.
So I've given all that up. So I really had to think of what's something that's gonna, still hurt to give up.
Right.
So I have decided on this. For Lent, I am giving up the pussy.
Oh.
Yeah.
40 days.
Yeah. For 40 days, giving up the chicks, man.
No, is that eating or is eating not cheating?
In this case, eating is cheating, giving it all up.
Wow.
Giving up the tang for 40 days.
Now, does that include the spank thing that no more fantasizing?
Oh, no. No, just the puss.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Just
so
the-
I gotta stay away from chicks for the next 40 days. I don't want, a lot of hotties in here parading in front of me. All right? I don't want you guys trying to get me to break my Lent.
I don't think I could anyway. I've been trying to get you to break that Lent for a long time.
So,
I saw you in a fucking, I took Fez to a whorehouse one time. I came out and he's playing the Asteroids fucking game.
that might have been during a previous Lent.
And he's like, I'm about to get my name up on this. And I'm like, who cares?
So I don't want, I don't want to see the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition laying around here.
Right.
That's gonna go tempt me to jump some hottie's bones. And I don't want to do that.
Well, you want to, today's Fat Tuesday. You want to get in a quick menage?
What I'm going to do, I'm going to just brace myself. I'm going to start early. Mm-hmm. I'm going to start early on my Lent.
All right, 40 days with no hole. 40 days with no hole. Have mercy.
Oh, man. I'm going to be ready to go off on Easter.
Yeah.
I may jump some chick in church on Easter Sunday. You don't know.
Now,
Feel a lot of build-up there.
Is Bronx Johnny a Catholic?
He's gotta be.
Yeah.
Those fucking
Johnny, do you go
Latinos.
for the Lent deal? No, not at all?
No.
What?
I don't do that.
Do me a favor. For the next 40 days, you stop cutting people. What do you say?
Yes, sir.
And that's at work and outside.
Hand Earl all the knives.
Yeah.
Going into Ash Wednesday tomorrow.
I like Bronx Johnny because he calls me boss. Hey, boss. You like that, boss? What is the ethnic background that you have, Johnny? What are you?
Ecuadorian, boss.
All right, hands of stone. Oh, no, that's Panamanian, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm calling him Roberto Duran. He reminds me of Roberto Duran, hands of stone. Why don't we do this, Johnny? Let's walk up the park after the show and you knock out a horse. Hey, Charlie, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, what's up, Ronnie? You guys kick ass.
Yeah, I know. I was telling Fez that during the last break.
I wanted to ask Eastside Dave if that opener he has, did he get that with his renewal to Rent Boy magazine? Was that like a free CD or something?
No, I'm to what? Which magazine? Rent Boy?
Rent Boy magazine. I hear that's a gay magazine. Not that I've read it myself.
I think you mean Blue Boy.
You got your wrong color.
If you're gonna insult me, get the right fucking color.
Purple Boy is for bi.
Sorry about that, Dave. I don't want you to take any heat. So you honestly, and you're the only one I really trust to do this, because you're from a real religion, and can you go 40 days?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
I don't know if I've ever picked that up since I was 11. 40 days straight. What about little Johnny? Are you a Catholic? Come on over, little Johnny. Do you still do the Lent thing? Because I'm going to fucking go over some of you guys.
Eastside Dave, you're going to admit when you bail out of this thing, right?
You can't bail out of a fucking Lent, not if you're Catholic.
He's going to bail.
You can't do it if you're a Catholic.
One of my game plans is, if I could get West Side up here, I could bang her. That'll take care of a lot of self-gratification, in my opinion.
Yeah, but it's not enough. Let's face it.
No,
I
it
mean,
isn't. It isn't.
You could be in a fucking menage weekend. You have two broads with you all weekend. You still feel the urge when you take a shower to bang one out for yourself.
I'll be honest. I just genuinely enjoy spanking it. Like, everyone enjoys
Even
intercourse. Everyone enjoys intercourse, but I really I get all my products set up. My Lubriderm, my Scott Bounty paper towels, everything is all lined up, ready to go.
The best thing about it is there's no post-cuddle. That's the worst thing about, there's no having to worry about when they're leaving.
Exactly.
You know, the bad thing is your jackrad won't get up and make you a sandwich like the right woman will. All right, here's little Johnny. How are you, pal?
Yes, I am Catholic. So I was just thinking about what Dave's been saying here, and I do seem to have a problem when it comes to, spanking it.
Yeah.
On a daily basis.
Too much?
A little much.
Yeah.
It becomes a little obsessive compulsive.
Have you ever fantasized anybody here at work?
No.
Because there's only one woman, so we would know who it would be. Have you, Dave?
What? Yeah, a couple of times she's been in there.
Really?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Okay.
But mine's more porn.
You look just like her.
I know. It's kind of weird, I guess.
All right, so what are you going to do, little Johnny?
I was
Same thing?
thinking about maybe between the two of us, have some kind of a contest, see who actually could keep the 40 days.
Bill, are you in?
Sure.
The Seinfeld contest?
Yes, I'll be in.
All right.
Master of your domain?
But here's the thing. If you're a Catholic, you cannot break this, Fez.
I'm Catholic.
Now,
Really?
Oh, are you really, Bill?
Yeah.
Why did you have to think?
You did think for a second.
Yeah, I'm a Christian Catholic.
Christian Catholic.
Yeah, Catholics don't feel the need to throw the Christian
You don't-
thing in there. Yeah.
One of the weird habits I've been doing lately, is, I have a real problem, is after I orgasm, jizz, whatever.
Yes, I understand.
I start giggling because the porn video makes me laugh, because I realize how ridiculous I must look with all my clothes off and my slippers and just like
Covered in your own spunk.
my own spunk, and just like the stupidest, like usually in porns, like some guy's got like a funny hat on or something like that.
Now, let me, Lil John, do you go more to porn or people you know, or past experiences?
Oh, well, I love MySpace, well, but
MySpace girls?
MySpace has been, at least since I've been on it, has been a big thing to spank to, going through the pictures.
Have you met any of those girls on there? So you sit at your own computer and do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not much for sitting
Can't
in a
do
fucking
that.
hard chair. Yeah, I need a little more comfort in my life. Hey, truck driver James, you're on Run of Fez.
Yeah, hey, Eastside Dave, I hate to break the bubble, but if you're a real Catholic, you're not supposed to be jacking it anyway.
Yeah, or banging your fucking chick.
I never read that.
Yeah.
I know the pre-marriage thing.
You're spilling your seed.
Yeah, well, you gotta make
I don't
some
know.
concessions.
You know what? Now I'm thinking. I think Catholics are allowed to jack.
Yeah, I mean, they never said we're not allowed to jack.
Yeah, I think we are allowed.
Plus, there's a book called Becoming a Man that was written by a priest, and we had to read it before we went to Catholic high school. And in the book, he's like...
It was boy porn.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting, actually.
Yeah.
But in the book, he says you're allowed to spank it. Because,
I think you can.
Because they don't want you to have premarital sex.
Now, Fez, what about the Protestants? You really shouldn't spank, right?
Yeah, you shouldn't spank.
I think we don't go that way. I'm not one for following rules, but I do like the fact that it's a large corporation of a church. That excites me. That it's basically like an army without guns. really, I think is kind of cool. Here is Brian. Brian, you're on Fez.
Hey,
Brian.
how's it going?
Yeah.
I got a question for Dave.
Yes.
Why don't you give up talking on the radio for 40 days and go back to the wiener wagon?
Why don't you give up your Midwestern accent, Brian? Nice fucking accent you got.
What is
Spanky?
Why did it
Get
turn-
the fuck out of here!
Why? Wait,
caller.
No, stop
Sorry.
it. Why did it turn into an Irish accent that you were doing? Like everything does.
I love when people from the Midwest tell you what to do. You're the guy who. You're the whole reason why the president's. Fuck it.
What?
Just stop it.
Tell us what you're telling to everyone in the Midwest, laddie.
All right, let me try to do a Canadian accent for you here.
That's the way the guy sounded.
No, it isn't. Everything to you turns the fucking.
Hello, Dave. Would you please call and stop talking on the radio?
That's
Jealous jizzbag Brian.
Seriously, that is the worst accent I've ever heard.
Oh, I'm Sun Yi, and I'm from Beijing, China. I am.
Stop with the constant leprechaun thing.
I can do a lot of accents.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome to the Quickie Mart. No weeds in the juice.
No weeds in the juice, laddies. It's a nice, calm, peaceful night.
Oh, I say, get in my lowrider, would you?
See, everything comes out Irish with you, Dave. Kevin, you're on a Fez.
Yeah, hey, buddies.
buddy.
I miss football Fez. I think Eastside Dave should give up bubblegum music. That song sounds like the theme to Friends.
Seriously, it's like the fucking Archies.
Do any of you people know social distortion? Jeez Louise.
What's that?
You're getting me mad.
Ah,
It's the
jeez
band.
Louise, these people in the Midwest.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
It was social distortion, one of the punk pioneers of the 80s, for crying out loud.
The punk pioneers of the 80s. They're 5 years after punk started, but they're pioneers. It's like saying Kenny Stabler was a pioneer for going out to California in the 70s.
How about punk revitalists?
Okay,
Because
I'll
they
go
brought
with
it back.
revitalists. Yeah,
See?
sure.
That's why I'm on the
Yeah.
radio, because of vocabulary like that, Brian.
You're still doing the Irish again.
Sorry.
Donnie, you're on Fez.
Buddy!
Hey, buddy.
Hey, I'm not going to pick on Eastside Dave right now. Fezzy, I got a great idea for you after Easter.
What's that?
You have a location at a strip club.
Do a gig from a strip club.
Oh, because I'm going to be giving up the pussy for Lent.
None at all.
None at all. You will not see me with one woman during Lent.
I'm going to keep an eye on you.
Hey, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm not saying I'm going to march through this thing like a Mardi Gras parade.
Right.
But I am going to make it. I got a commitment here.
Can I just say this? If anybody wants to bet, I say it's the easiest thing Fez has ever done. I don't think he's going to struggle with it.
I'd do that strip club party, but I'd be worried that Easter Sunday, I'd be all over those bitches.
All right, that's when you're allowed to get into it, Easter Sunday?
Yeah, I'd be right on top of them.
Yeah.
Me and you, Mr. W, we'll go out. Maybe Atlantic City trip. Go out, hit the town. Maybe a couple hookers. Huh?
What are you trying to do? Riff with him? Is that where you're at now, Dave?
No.
Yeah. We head off to Atlantic City.
Hey, did you see what he was doing? He was jumping in your improv with you.
I was trying to go with the fact that me and
Improv's getting a little crowded.
Yeah, I saw you, Second City.
I was just trying to...
Jim, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, I just wanted to get a clarification. Does banging a blow-up doll count as jacking for Eastside
It
Dave?
does.
It has to.
I won't bang a blow-up doll.
Manipulation.
To me, I think it would be better if even no Claire.
Oh, come
I shouldn't
on.
have said her name. What we call her? West Side?
You're allowed. West Side Claire. West Side Claire. I mean, you didn't say the last name. Yeah,
West Side Beanie, all of them. All off limits.
Wait, I am not going to bang my mom.
Look out the window. There's one of your Jackin fantasies.
Yes, look.
All right, stop.
Ooh.
You don't want to bring that up.
That's true.
All right, let me just say this, Dave. To make it fair, only once every time you're with her.
Only one session of intercourse?
Only one ability to finish for you.
Okay.
So I don't want you, calling the Jets. Because let's face it, fucking Little John and Bill, they don't even stand a chance. Neither one of them is tapping anything.
Bill's got, he's been dating a chick for 2 days or so.
Chick means she can't have balls, Bill.
We're all on the same page here.
All right. You're saying she doesn't have balls. Gonads.
No balls at all.
All right, so she's not a guy.
No. Nope.
Is this a girl at college?
She's actually my next door neighbor.
Uh-huh. Elderly woman?
She's older than me.
Yeah. Much older?
Nah. Like a few months.
And you've checked for balls?
Yes. And there's none to be groped with my hands.
Or mouth.
What's up?
No putting balls in your mouth either.
You know
Little
that.
John, you have a chick in your life?
Nothing.
So this is real difficult for you.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the full mile and no sexual contact for the entire 40 days.
That's tough. Would you be willing to do that, Bill?
Wait, no sexual contact?
Yeah. Except for up your
No
ass.
ejaculation, no nothing.
I'll try.
I say you guys can have sex, but you cannot finish. I think that's the fair thing.
And then I won't.
They actually say that's a good thing for you. It's the it's supposed to bring you more energy. What is that called? Sting used to do it, Earl?
Tantric sex?
Thank you very much. It's the tantric.
Karma Sutra, right.
No, it's not Karma Sutra.
No, quit adding words that aren't needed.
Yeah. Here's Rusty Knife. You're on Fez.
Hey guys, love
Yeah.
the show. Hey
Yeah.
Dave, I got something to tell you. While you're home spanking it all the time, your little girlfriend there, she's out sucking 35-year-old dicks.
Oh yeah, remember she did
Thanks,
that?
Rusty.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Thanks, your call really helped me out today, pal.
Have you brought that up to her again?
Yeah, every single time we hang out.
What do you say?
What? I just say I make sure that the furthest point that they went to was third base.
Right.
Every single time.
Now, what is third base? Eaton?
She said that they conducted some lewd sexual acts, but that they did not engage in intercourse, and that's all I needed to hear.
So it was 69.
Maybe fingers involved.
It's got to be mouth still. I'm sure she swallowed some cum, buddy. I'm sure she did.
This just
I'm
ruins
sure she
Lent for
guzzled
me.
it.
This ruins Lent for me.
Oh, it hadn't even started yet. Don't you think about that, though, when you're jacking, Dave?
I
West
mean,
Side with the 35-year-old?
Some guys are into that. Some guys love to think of their chicks with other guys.
no.
You should encourage it.
I would get very upset if that.
But
if I
it
thought
did
of that.
happen.
It happened. Yeah.
She got some and you didn't. During
I
your time apart.
got plastic.
You fucked a blow-up doll. A fucking... What?
It counts.
Yeah. It was some kind of a Cartman blow-up doll that he had. A punching bag.
Ripped my penis wide open with that thing.
Oh, stop.
What? I'm just saying.
Sharp plastic.
I
If
realize-
you're gonna bang the doll, just be careful. Wear a rubber because you'll split that thing wide open. Plastic and blood.
Should come with a warning.
Andre, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, Mahabone, buddy.
Mahabon, my brother.
Hey, I miss Chick Bangin' Fez.
Yeah, Chick Bangin' Fez is gone for Lent. Today's his last day.
Gone for 40 days.
Wow, I had a suggestion for the next 40 days. I think Eastside Dave should change it up and have to only jack it to gay porn.
Could you do that to gay porn? Could you run one off to a little guy's ass?
Do you think you could make the switch in 40 days' time?
You're trying, Fez.
I don't think I could. I mean, I'll give it a shot if you supply me the porn.
No.
You have to buy it.
Yeah, you got to walk in yourself.
Then it's not
and pick it
happening.
up. You got to walk in yourself and pick it up.
And not even look. You have to ask.
That is the worst part of
Fezzy,
buying
I'm going to
porn.
ask you the truth. Can Dave go 40 days without spanking?
No.
I'm going to bet yes, and you know why?
Why?
The Catholic faith. I
Yeah.
can't imagine him going against the Virgin Mary over the next 40 days.
It starts tomorrow. He's out by Friday.
No, Dave.
No way. No way.
I know you won't make it through the weekend at the most.
If I'm in a crumble, it will be exactly 2 weeks from now. I will be able to make it
Why
a
are
week
you
strong.
setting a crumble date?
You know how
Crumble
you
Wednesday.
You know how when you say that you say in Our Father, Hail Mary, that another soul goes into heaven.
Right.
If you spank over the next 40 days, every one of those souls is sucked out of heaven and down into purgatory.
I won't let you down up there.
What you see is a gigantic waiting room with no fire, but just people sitting on benches. Faith is such an odd thing. I don't think anyone's stupider than when they're talking about their own faith. Here's Matt. Matt, you're on Run and Fez.
Buddies.
Yeah.
Hey, I love Eastside Dave, but I miss Middle East Harry. All right, I wanted to tell Dave if he shakes it more than twice, he's playing with it.
Now, do you feel like you can call the show and just yell out bumper stickers and somehow we're going to enjoy it?
Sorry about that, buddy.
Yeah. Go back and think.
Matt, we're going to give up lameness for Lent, aren't we?
Here's, let's go to Alec. Alec, you're on Run and Fez.
Buddy,
Yeah.
I gave up wanking last year,
And I'll tell you, man, about 2 weeks in, I started oozing, almost like lactating from my cock.
You know what? There you will. You'll start and sweat it. You'll start and sweat your own fucking spunk through your forehead, rolling down your head.
It's got to go somewhere.
No.
I didn't think about the withdrawal symptoms. I'm sure I'm going to feel them.
Hey, Numbnuts, you're on Run of Fez. How are you, buddy? Numbnuts, yeah.
Hey, that's Numbnuts.
Yes, that's why I said your name.
Yeah. I just want to tell Eastside that I want to thank him for putting us through all that misery, and just because we listened to it just made us a whole lot dumber than we were an hour ago.
So we went from somebody quoting a fucking bumper sticker to quoting an Adam Sandler movie. What's going on? If you guys are going to pick up the phone and call, have something of your own. It's not too much to ask. But Fez and I belong to Blockbuster. We've seen these films before. You're not helping out that way.
You're just not fooling anyone.
So, Dave, you are the leader now. And by the way, if you're going to be in charge of the interns, you can't call them drunk. What's happening, baby? None of that shit works.
Well, it's a two-way street. Him and I, we call each other.
I know. And it's not a positive thing.
Okay.
You've got to be somebody they can depend on.
I am. I think there was one call I possibly made to Bill. It was not a good idea.
Let me check. Earl, does he call you?
Only if there's something very specific to the show.
Fez, does he call you?
No.
I don't get calls from the guy. Yes. But he bothers the interns.
Yes. No, not the interns. Johnny, I haven't called you, right?
It's because you don't have my phone number.
Smart.
Good
I don't want
thinking.
any of the interns giving this alcoholic, non-jacking bastard your phone number.
Well, I encourage it.
I know you do. But that's why you're the endless intern, Bill. You've got to get out of that constant interning and having a gig.
I see.
That's where you want to get. It can't be getting drunk and acting you're going to do bits that don't get on the air. When are we going to get this opening of yours, Bill?
Yeah, let's set a date.
Okay,
I like tomorrow.
Want tomorrow?
Too early for you, big man?
Well, do you want one with an original music, or do you want the music with the clips?
We want you to do what you want to do and bring us in the new opening for the show.
Your vision for the Ron and Fez satellite radio program.
From scratch, I'm going to need a little bit of time. Just,
Why don't you take a year?
Nah, I don't need that much
Let's
time.
take 2 years.
Let's say Monday or Tuesday.
All right, Monday or Tuesday. Can you have one in here tomorrow, Dave?
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yes, with the particle song.
Nice.
Well, with the particle song, I could do it in anytime. If you want.
Have one tomorrow with the particle song and have an original one by next week.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
All right.
That'll give you something to think about other than batching. After this Lent kicks in tomorrow.
Well, what time does Lent kick in? Tomorrow morning?
I figure midnight tonight.
No, not me. I like to go straight up first thing in the morning. I don't like to fuck around with time. Because they didn't have a midnight back then, Fez. You think Jesus went, all right, it's midnight, I'm not eating anymore. He thought the day started in the morning. They didn't know back then. Now, Eastside Dave is just a sack of shit today. He's got nothing happening for him. And I realize why. Today is the start of Lent, and it's no Jack season for him. He did not get up and get rid of his morning batch.
Oh, that's what it is. I'm sure he does a pre-show Jack every day.
Yeah, come on in here, Dave. Instead of, Earl, if you need to, put your hand on him and force him in here. We'll see how he's doing on his Lent. And now I understand people are taking bets how long he can last, like it's a Seinfeld episode. This isn't how it goes down, my friend. This is Lent. You can't break it. It's not a matter of discipline. You've got to stick stroke for stroke with the Lord, so to speak.
I'm definitely very tense today.
You normally have a morning batch?
Absolutely, but I also like to have an after-work batch, and I wasn't able to do it.
Yesterday?
Right.
Well, why not? That was Fat Tuesday.
Because West Side was over.
Yeah.
And I was too tired to even maybe have intercourse, and that was my worst mistake. And because she was over, my apartment is tiny. It's like a shoebox. I can't watch porn in front of her.
You're living in a diorama.
You have a woman there with you. Why didn't you have sex with her?
I was really tired last night.
So you were too tired to have sex, but not too tired to batch.
So you messed up your batch Tuesday.
I just fucked up everything last night. It was very bad, and I'm tense today, and Earl's touching me, and I don't like to be touched.
He's just calming you down. Think of that as a mother's touch.
I don't like it.
Yeah, we'll deal with it.
Okay.
All right, now you're going to be able to go the full 40 days.
Yeah, I know. I'm
No
going to do
sexual release whatsoever.
No spanking, but but I can have intercourse,
Oh,
right?
no. That was all part of it. That's all part of the Lent.
Yeah, you're giving this up.
You want to be a radio stunt guy. No one's going to be impressed with a radio stunt if you cheat on it at all.
I thought I was allowed to have intercourse. I thought I couldn't batch.
Absolutely not.
How is that sacrificing? How is that a Lent?
Just explain to everybody you can't pull off a radio stunt. You're first. And then
No,
I'll be
this
fine.
is it. I'm going to do it. This
right.
will be done.
Okay,
But
good.
Can I just say something real quick? I noticed there was someone who posted on ronfez.net on that very thread that 40 days goes actually a few days past Easter because during Lent they exclude Sundays. In other words, you're allowed to do what you want to do on Sundays.
You know what? You're like the kind of guy you play fucking Monopoly with, and he acts like $500 for landing on free parking. You want to play those games? Go ahead, but don't bring it on the air.
All right,
bro.
no, forget
This
it
is a
then.
place for guys with integrity who said, I'm here to do my radio stunt and be able to pull it off in the air. Why don't you go do your little fucking ronfez.net free parking bit, but don't pollute the airwaves with it.
Okay, forget it. I was just bringing it up as a
I got a
possibility.
satellite up in fucking space. And I don't want to be sitting here and having some kind of an land on free parking and pick up $500 for it.
All right.
You know, the whole thing behind Lent is the story from the Bible. Jesus goes out in the desert, and he has nothing to eat or drink for 40 days.
Fez, except for on Sundays. Then he's eating hoagies and fucking chugging Ballantine beer.
Oh, that's how
Which
Jesus made it.
Was the only kind of beer they had back then. It was Ballantine.
I was
Maybe there was some more at least, too.
Okay, I was just bringing it up just to see what you would think. But if you say no, I'll go 40. I'll go 40 straight
I don't
through.
want it on the air anymore.
No, I'm going
Earl,
to.
come in and touch him. And you go and do your fake thing on ronfez.net.
No, this is real. I'm going to do it. And I promise, and everyone knows how much I swear to God, if I do spank it, and look, let's face it, I may not be able to pull it off. If I do, I swear to Jesus and my own penis and my mom's eyes that I will tell, that I will
That's all
tell
the place
truth.
is going to leave it. So that's no sex.
No orgasm is what you're saying.
Yeah, no orgasm.
Okay.
That
All right.
covers everything.
Yeah.
Or it
Boy,
will.
that makes it a lot tougher. I thought it was just no batching.
Why were we talking about tantric sex yesterday?
I can't do that. I can't be trusted to do that.
Why are you on the air with us? Why don't you go to ronfez.net, post about different things that you heard, and then think, I'm happier being somebody who listens and comments rather than the guy on the show.
No, I'm going to do it.
Just announce to everybody, I'm no Billy Staples, and we'll all be fine with that.
Okay.
You're no Wild Dukes, right?
No, I'm not.
Yes, because
I take pride in that.
He's never batched. He's never once done it.
His haven't dropped yet.
I'm going to do this.
And then,
It's
as
just gonna
far
be
as
very
I've known,
painful.
he's gone years without sex. And we even had one hot August night lined up for him with Ice Cream Girl, the very beautiful Ice Cream Girl, and he wasn't able to pull it off. He was too nervous. Earl, remember when Ice Cream Girl, I know you're still friends with her.
Yes.
You used to have a crush on him?
Yeah.
What the fuck was she thinking?
I have no idea. Was it Al also 5 pumps? He went on here
Oh,
and
yeah.
said
He once.
he was always good for 5 pumps.
He just never made it longer than 5 pumps. The first time he was with a girl, he said, he came on her sweater on the way down.
That's right.
The dick hit the fucking her sweater. I guess he just had her pantsless. He fucking just exploded all over it.
He didn't even get her top off.
No. I've been in that position myself. But, you try to fucking pull it back. Take a breather for yourself. Think about dead babies. My thing is always to think about the dead babies that we're making. Here's Brian. Brian, you're on a Fez.
Hi, Brian.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Yeah.
I sure miss Fab Six Fez.
Yeah, me too. He was great in those days. He was fun. He was outgoing. Everybody loved him.
Absolutely, and the angle he had on the whole show. I mean,
Yeah.
he just really brought it.
Now, I'm not going to say who, but not too long ago, somebody was in here, and we were all having a nice conversation. When that person, and it's nobody from our team, somebody from the outside. When that person left and went outside this studio, this soundproof studio, when the doors shut, Fez looks at me and goes, I hate that fucker. And I go, you hate blah, 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 because, you know, I thought he was a great person. Fucking can't stand him.
That is a true story.
Now, what happens there? How do you make a leap to hate like it's Osama bin Laden?
My last button got pushed.
Man,
Brian, what can we do for you?
I was going to say I miss less direct Fez, too.
All right, enough of how many Fezes that you miss.
We get it. We get your bit, Mark.
All right, easy,
Brian.
Fezzy. Earl, come put your hands on Fez.
Don't touch me.
See?
Yeah. Well, go ahead, Brian.
I was going to say, East Side, man, there's no free batching during Lent, buddy.
Yeah, he understands that.
I won't do it. I just said
Right,
no jizz.
And you're
All right, man. Again, talk about direct. You're talking about
even
Lent.
on Sunday there, buddy.
I noticed this, too, Mr. Catholic. Oh, I'm Mr. Catholic. Where's the ashes on your head?
I apologize, but I thought, coming in here and doing some show prep is right now. But I'm going to get the ashes.
Show prep?
As soon as I get out of here, I'm going to get the...
Well, where is all this show prep?
Here's what's the show prep. I sent him the link to fucking CBS.com to get the Fez sound-alike. I come in here after visiting St. Patrick's like a person. He doesn't have it. He's screaming at me. The link was no good. I go to, did you go to CBS or whatever the site is, whatever that TV show's on?
Amazing Race. Yeah.
He's screaming so much that Earl, at that point, has to put the hands on him and says, calm down, because he's going, it's not online. No, of course it is, because all kinds of people have sent it to me. It's not, and he's yelling, it's not my fault.
Yeah, every people have already heard it.
Fez, at this point, we still have 45 minutes before the show. We are not rushing anything. You have 45 minutes to download 30 seconds of audio, so everything's going to be fine. But he's screaming in that little office so much that Earl has to do the only thing that he can do, calm down, put the hands on him, and try to heal him.
Earl is now doing a laying of hands.
Yeah.
Those black paws on my shoulders do not help me at all. They only infuriate me.
During Lent.
No, I'm just pointing out the color. I'm trying to visualize.
Everyone knows Earl's paws.
I hate racism during Lent. You sound like a fucking Puerto Rican. All right, here's Ass Man. Ass Man, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Good morning, buddies.
How are you, pal?
Hi, Ass Man.
Hey, how you doing, Fezzy?
Yeah.
I think there should be some repercussions if this poor bastard actually batches before the end of the 40 days.
Well, he had that. Well, that's between him and God. What happens there, if he does any of this, if there's a droplet hits, that's his problem with God.
Eternal damnation, I think.
Not just for you, your parents.
Show thing. I really do. I think there's been on-show repercussion for what he does, because he made a pact with you guys that he wouldn't do a batch.
What's God going to do to him? Make his hair redder?
No, I think
more freckles.
I think he deserves something.
Seriously, the kid has been smited. If there's anyone that's ever been smited, it's Eastside Dave.
I don't think God could hurt him any more than he already has at birth.
No, I'm not here to punish him. I'm just here to point out that for all his enthusiasm, he's got nothing.
I got a lot of stuff to offer, and I promise there will be not even a little spot of pre-cum on my boxers. Not even the pre-cum.
Shut up. Seriously. It's Lent you're talking about. Do you understand? This is a religious thing. So when you yell out pre-cum, I find it, as a person that was raised Catholic, a little offensive.
Premature semen, then.
I don't want you to even bring it up. I don't even think it should be talked about during Lent. It's wrong. Anthony, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah. How are you, buddy?
Miss Fungi Fez.
Yeah, Fungi Fez was the best.
Listen,
I miss Fungi Fez.
I grew up with it. I'm an authority. Sunday is definitely a bye day. East Side, you can batch all you want.
Oh, maybe it wasn't your house.
Listen. I grew up around it my whole life.
I'm going to ask you something, Anthony. We're going to go back to this. When Jesus is out in the desert, 40 days in the hole, as they call it in the Bible, it's hot, it's sweaty. He's got nothing to eat and drink.
Right.
On Sundays, he just makes pizza appear for himself.
So you get pizza?
He never did it. He never had a soda over that 40 days. It would have been blasphemy almost.
He was in such bad shape, the angels had to come and take care of him on day 40.
I'm going to tell you, exactly. They had to walk him out of there. Now,
like David Blaine after a stunt.
It was pretty much David Blaine-ish. Now, you're saying that somehow he smuggled some tasty cakes into his socks and was sitting there having a butterscotch crimpet because it happened to be a Sunday. The man would have loaded up every Sunday, and then who couldn't do it?
This is how bad off he was. When Jesus was suffering in the desert, the devil came to him and said, "Listen, I know you're hungry. Why not turn these rocks into bread? Into a loaf of bread?"
Fucking starving. Why bring that up now when I got nothing to eat?
See? That was the thing. It's not like, hey, turn this into a fatted calf or a roast beef or something I could eat. It was something simple. That's how starving he was, that even a loaf of bread would have just been driving him nuts to eat it.
Yeah, but you put a little couple pieces of lamb in there and you got a nice sandwich, some condiments.
He did not have anything to make a sandwich with.
So, Earl, here's the deal. I want you to check his underwear every single day. I want you to be in here with a black light going over his underwear every day. And remember, this is what my problem is all the time with our producers. And it seems like Eastside Dave has just leapt into that. They say they can do something extraordinary. Then you say, wow, okay, go ahead and do it. Now, I didn't yell out, Dave, get in here. Here's what I want you to do for Lent. He came to us with this. When I say yes, he can. Now he's like, well, I still get to pound my chick. I still get to take Sundays off. I get to watch porn. I don't understand why somebody just can't be a stand-up guy.
Oh, I am.
You don't want to be less than fascinating.
Yesterday, I thought we were allowing me that one tiny part of the
What's
plan.
the one tiny
banging West Side?
You can, but you can't finish.
No, then I will not, and I guarantee I will go 40 days. And if I come in here...
Here's what you got to do. When you're with her, then you got to jump up and pour ice water on yourself.
Okay.
Like a raging bull.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a big pitcher of ice water next to yourself and pour it all over yourself.
All right. He was the champ. I could learn from him.
Now, Fez, you're a Lutheran, right?
Yes.
So for the next 40 days, you can't listen to Luther Vandross?
I can listen to Luther Vandross unless that's what I gave up. He's not our Jesus.
I thought you were a Lutheran.
I am a
See,
Lutheran.
we're Christians. Christ. Lutherans. Luther Vandross.
No, it has nothing to do with Luther Vandross. The Lutheran Church was around a long time before Luther Vandross showed up.
Who's better? I say Luther Vandross.
In singing, yes.
Who, by the way, you can hear singing backup on the Young Americans album. Not a lot of people know that.
That's great.
Yes, you didn't know that,
No.
did you? Mister, I know everything about Bowie. Maybe you can read a little bit over the next 40 days.
I'm not a big reader.
All right, now let's talk to one of the chosen people, Bobo. Hello, Bobo.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Miss Hands-On Fez.
Yeah, I know. He's the best.
Hey, I'm not Christian, so can you help me out with a couple things?
Well, sure, I'll hide you until the Nazis leave. How's that?
That would be muchly appreciated.
Yeah.
Keep a diary.
Dave.
Day 8. Still hiding.
Swore an oath, and he swore it on Jesus, his penis, and his mom's eyes.
Yeah, I know. It's awful.
Is that some kind of like kinky personal...
Here's what I want you to understand, Bobo. Do not judge the Catholic Church by this fucking battling top, Eastside Dave. He does his best. And you're a former altar boy, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I altar boyed for about 5 years, from the age of 9 till I was 14 years old. And then when I quit, I actually wrote a retirement letter. Like Mike Schmidt, I wrote a retirement letter to the Monsignor saying, Monsignor Lube King, I failed to say this, but I'm just tired of the whole thing, and I need to retire from altar boy.
Your Monsignor was the Lube King?
That was his name.
Did he have a side business?
Well, you wonder why these guys get arrested one after another. The Lube King.
Monsignor Lube King.
So don't go by that, Bobo.
Okay.
All right.
I think Dave really missed his last chance yesterday, because yesterday was Pancake Day, and what better day?
That was his day, Fat Tuesday. He should have got rid of a fatty for himself. But he wouldn't do it.
Jerking off and eating donuts would have been your day.
All right, Fezzi, I know you're not Catholic, but we don't like to yell out jerking off, eating donuts when we're talking about our religion. I'm sure in your religion, Lutheranism, where you turn around and you fucking nail your feces to a door, that everything goes.
Feces.
Really?
Yes, with a TH.
Well, then why do people call Lutheran shit throwers?
They don't. You do.
My dad did. He goes, hey, kids, there they are, the shit throwers. That's why I didn't even talk to Fez until I was out of school. All right, Bobo, so that's how it works.
Okay, one other quick question.
Sure.
If Dave breaks Lent, what happens when you break Lent? Does that mean it's like his dick falls off? Or?
No, come on.
If I break, I'll be honest about
if he
it.
breaks,
I'll let
it
you
just
know.
shows he didn't make it. That's between him and God.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
I guess you pay at the
You don't have
the
to
other
pay. People don't realize you're just trying to say. This is the whole thing about Lent. That then you could figure out how difficult it was for Jesus to go through his, because you can't give up Reese cups for Lent. That's what it just brings it all into mind. Then you can realize, wow, what if I had to give even more? Or what if I had to be a Lutheran and try to figure some way of keeping feces nailed to a door?
We did not nail crap to a door.
Did you freeze it first?
No. It was theses.
Why would you even do that?
What's
a thesis?
He had like
Do you shit it?
It was
because it might mean the same thing. You just have a speech impediment.
It was 95 ideas he had for a change in the church, and he nailed those ideas to the church door.
Why not FedEx it? Why be V for Vendetta and go around and start trouble?
They didn't have FedEx then, and no one would have listened to his ideas. That was the only way he could get the entire place to see him.
Well, I didn't listen. I'm not listening to some shit nailer and acting like he came up with anything good.
Theses.
All right, God online too here. Hello, God.
Hello there, Dave.
Hi, God.
I am the Lord Almighty, and I see all. You have already broken your vow, son. You will burn in hell.
All right, enough of that.
It's not God, it's Goliath from Davy and Goliath.
He was acting like he was the Wizard of Oz.
Sound like James Earl Jones to me.
Keith, you're on Run and Fez.
Good morning, guys.
Hey, buddy.
Mr. Mac in Sullivan, Manhattan.
Hey, how are you?
Actually, two things.
So formal.
If you want to know more about Luther, you have to watch the movie that Joseph Fiennes did, Ray Fiennes' brother, called Luther. It's really, really
Did you watch that, Fez?
I've never seen that one.
Excellent. You got it on Netflix. It's a really good movie.
Okay.
But actually, it's not Luther Vandross. It's Lex Luthor. So, I mean, they're
That son of a bitch.
I can't watch Smallville.
Yeah. I first of all, to me, Lex Luthor, worst of all villains. There was just never anything happening for me. Never had any fear of Lex Luthor. Second, anyone who nails their feces to a door, why not just chuck it out a window like it's Halloween? That's when everyone should be a Lutheran on Mischief Night.
It wasn't Martin Luther's crap.
Yeah.
He
You know
was
what he
taken
did?
to the church.
Here's what he did. He put his theses in a bag, lit it on fire, and got the Pope to come out and start stamping on it.
He was the first.
Yeah. Catherine. Catherine, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Catherine.
Hey, boys.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, guys, how are you?
Good.
I'm Irish Catholic, and I
got my own radio show.
Red hair, lots of freckles.
Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day is a gimme day.
Well, it's a gimme day for the drunk Irish. There's no doubt about it, but it doesn't make it right.
No, drink a little beer, make a little batch.
Oh.
I think it should be okay.
That, you know what? I mean, if that's what it takes for you,
no, I won't
if you need Sundays and St. Patrick's, just like the free parking Monopoly players, if that's what you need to make this thing, go ahead and do it.
I won't be able to because I'll be like so drunk I can never orgasm. Mom, please turn the radio down. But I can never get like an actual splooge out
Now?
when I'm drunk.
You're telling your mom to turn the radio down?
I forgot she was listening.
You got your mom XM radio?
She has DirecTV.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, Benny.
Beanie.
Sorry.
I'm Benny.
That's right.
Fucking idiot. Anyway, I can't keep up with all this. So, Dave, just do me one favor.
Yeah.
And be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And stop coming up with your RonFez.net excuses.
No, okay. It's all on me. 40 days in the hole, I'm good to go. If
40 days out of the hole.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Or I'll let Earl lay his hands on me for 8 hours straight.
Now, Fez, you said you had a little Hustler magazine. And by the way, Fez has his Lent going down. What is your Lent, Fez?
What I gave up for Lent, Ronnie, was I gave up the trim.
No more trim for you.
No more trim. Not for the next 40 days. I gotta stay away from the pussy.
No ladies for Fez Whatley.
I am cold turkey at this point.
Earl, do you think he can go? You think he can make it?
I don't know if I'll make it through this show before I jump some girl's bones.
I think that Fez will do just fine.
I know it for a fact. I know that you could put it right up to his face and he's not going to have any interest.
He's going to struggle, but he'll do okay.
One could actually crouch on him. Still won't get hard.
You've got too much faith in me.
He'll have to get hard in front of a woman for that to work out, so I ain't going to.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying it lower, though, so the listeners can't. It's just between me, you, and Earl.
I be stroking. I stroke it to the east, and I stroke it to the west.
All right, Eastside Dave made a promise for Lent. He told the Lord he would not touch his freckled penis for 40 days. How he holding up, Eastside?
Good, but it was extremely difficult last night.
Tough to get to sleep?
Oh, my God. Yeah, I slept about 3 hours in total. This is really going to wear me down.
Can't sleep on your belly.
Yeah, that's true. No release for 40 days, just like Jesus.
I tell you what, I really can identify with the modern American woman and her anger at commercials, because I'm trying to watch American Idol and sports just to get my mind off of spanking it. You know, it was the males up last night, and every single commercial was just chick in a thong, chick in a bra. I couldn't take it anymore. Can we have some commercials that just about football and beer?
So just like Fox News is too difficult for you now.
Everything. I tried.
Now, what would you have done any other time? Just hop up and run one out?
Absolutely. I have no self-control. So if I see a hot commercial, but what I would do is then put porn in, and that would tantalize me to put the pornography in and to start spanking.
The only American woman you could identify with is Kathy Griffith, you redheaded freak.
Well, today is Rex Manning Day, so start and set up everything so he can do a signing, all right?
Okay.
I want this to go well.
All right.
I don't think it's going to draw. My worry right now is not going to draw, and I'm going to end up losing the record store to the big corporation record store. Here's Scott. Scott, you're on Ron and Fez. How are you, buddy?
Hey, Scott.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, virtual big-ass card member number one.
Can't do that.
Does that count?
No, it doesn't.
I was going to ask Dave or you, Ron, what about nocturnal emissions? If he has a wet dream, does that count? We're going to hold that against him.
If that happens to him, and again, that would be an accident, but he will have to go to Earl's church with Earl on a Sunday, and then that means that you have to pray to Black Jesus that Sunday.
And I will let Earl lay his hands on me.
All right. Earl, would you be able to take him into your church, or would there be a beatdown?
No, there would not be a beatdown. All are welcome. It's a long service, but all are welcome.
Yeah. Now, do you have a Black Jesus?
No, he's actually the...
Like on Good Times when JJ painted that photo, that picture?
His name is Chris Rock. They're Black Jesus.
He's more mulatto colored than anything.
All right, so high yellow.
Yeah, kind of a high yellow.
All right, so that's...
Is that from Joseph's side?
That works for everybody. Hey, Jeremy, you're on Run and Fez.
I think we need to get Fez some poontang and forget about Lent. He's too upset.
Fez took it off for Lent. No poonie for Lent. Let's bring Eastside Dave in here and check how he's doing. 40 days without gratification, either with his woman or even more importantly for him, self-gratification. How many days are you into this now, Eastside Dave?
I believe, 6?
6 days? I don't know.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now it's Monday. It's the 6th day.
How are you feeling?
Terrible.
Are you really?
100%, yes. The Oscars, like every single person, it was temptation. Reese Witherspoon, who I do not find attractive normally because she's too bubbly and stuff. I never wanted to spank so hard in my entire life.
So who most of all grabbed you? Who was the one that said, I wish I could spank to her right now?
Witherspoon, and even though the dress was horrible, that... Naomi Watts, the Donkey Kong chick.
Oh,
Did you see her?
She was in Donkey Kong, the movie. What a maniac.
I mean, King Kong.
Donkey Kong is not a movie.
No, King Kong, she looked, oh my God.
Yeah.
She works out or something.
Reese Witherspoon, her head is now forming a perfect upside-down triangle.
Here's Mike, also with us today, Eastside Dave.
Hi, buddies.
And Dave, the big question is, I know you're on the 40 days, no gratification whatsoever. How you holding up?
Terrible. Day 7, it's getting worse and worse.
It's been a week.
sitting here with a Red Bull because I slept a total of about 3 hours
You
last
can't
night.
sleep without running a batch.
No, and I never thought that there would be physiological problems, and I hate to say it, but on the subway today, just on the subway, just looking at a few attractive women, there was some drippage.
You don't, you know.
I just want to be honest.
I don't want you to be honest, but I know there wasn't, and you're just trying to be.
No.
You're trying to be shock jock.
I swear.
Let the jocks be shocky. The producers shouldn't be.
I
And
promise
quit
you.
stroking your Red Bull can. It's just going to lead to Lent trouble.
Yeah, you really are. Now, there's an article online about that today. I don't know whether you've seen it. Look at this. This is one of the problems of waiting. What's wrong?
This is totally uncool. He's showing me a very bad pornography site
No, I'm
of
not.
teenagers. Real
No,
teens,
real-
this one's called.
Real teens? The thing is, there's video. I just want you to enjoy the video. That's all.
I thought you were going to have me look at a scientific website here, and this
is science.
this like 19-year-old blonde
That's
giving
right.
a guy head is not going to help me.
That's barely legal. There she is. She's learning. She's learning about her young body.
Oh, that wasn't good.
All right, we got a Lent going right now with Eastside Dave. 40 days, no spanking, no sex at all. How you holding up, Dave?
Terrible. I mean, worse than every day just accumulates worse and worse. I can't take cat naps. I can't sleep, and that's for real.
You use the batch as an opportunity.
It's like a NyQuil.
Yeah, it's like a little down, like a little Valium.
Yeah, you take a spoonful and you go right to bed.
Yeah, and
Get rid of a spoonful.
Oh.
Yeah.
if I need a quick little nap or something like that.
A
yeah.
loving spoonful. So go ahead. So it's not working for you. You can't sleep.
No, I mean, I'm going to be honest. I thought I shot my mouth off, boy, because I
Yeah.
thought I was definitely going to make it through this.
Well, you're not
easy.
You're not doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for us. You're doing it for Jesus.
If you
Standing
didn't
shoulder
tell
to
me.
shoulder with Jesus.
If you didn't tell me about that, that's
Yeah.
true. Every single one of those people goes right back into purgatory. But now I'm starting to think, purgatory not so bad.
You're amped up on Red Bull. That's not going to help you because Red Bull is, I think, makes people feel a little more amorous, and you're drinking too much of it.
Yeah.
How much have you drank today?
I'm almost about to finish number 2, and I never had a Red Bull in my life until yesterday.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I drank it was because I had about 3 hours of sleep yesterday.
You're not ready for it, you red-headed fuck. You are not ready for Red Bull.
You're too hyper as it is.
Look how ready he is. Do you have your blood pressure machine with you, Fez?
I don't have my blood pressure machine, but I have my heart monitor with me.
Could you put that on him and see what happens?
Sure.
Monitor him up.
What you got to do is you got to hook it up. Here, come around. I'll
Stand
hook it
up,
on you.
Fezzy. Do it for him. I'm
Yeah.
able to hang in here. And we'll just see now. You think the heart should be cranking a little more than before?
Oh, I would think it definitely is. If he's on his second Red Bull.
Well, look at his face. His face is yeah.
Could you hold your shirt up for me?
Yeah.
I could.
He's just sitting there with his shirt half hanging down. He's just got nothing. You have really turned useless without being able to spank. And that's nothing to be proud of. To find out that this is your kryptonite, the fact that you need to spank constantly, it's an embarrassment. So hooking it up. This is what you do to yourself all the time, Fez?
Yeah, I got to hook up. It looks like a sports bra almost that I have to hook around my chest, right at the bottom of my sternum.
Mm-hmm.
And then the thing you have to do too is you have to wet your chest.
This is going to shock him? Good joke.
That's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah. All right, so this is uncomfortable. Another man wiping water on another guy's chest.
Wow, that's very cold.
Yeah, and again, this is not exactly what he needs. This is the most uncomfortable thing I've ever been involved in the history of radio. The homoerotic tension is now just blasting here.
All he needs is a ball gag. To
I know. He's the fucking gimp. The show has turned into gimp, and Fez is one of those weird Southern guys who's keeping him in a box. I'm not comfortable.
All right, we'll see what his heart rate is here on the Red Bulls.
Should I do anything?
I don't know what good and bad is in heart rate.
Well, I'm not supposed to get above 140.
Right.
Since the heart attack.
Right. Well, what about him? What about a normal person?
He should probably not get above 120, I would imagine. Probably 115, 120 is probably high for him.
Yeah.
And he is right at 100.
All right, so he's fine.
Yeah, he should be good.
So all this is for naught. All that whole gimmick was just a waste of time. I think it's probably more of a blood pressure deal.
Can I keep it on me to at least monitor it?
Whatever you want to do. I don't
Okay.
care. I mean, basically, you're wearing another man's tit belt,
Oh, wait.
so I'm uncomfortable.
Just got up to 106.
All right, keep it going.
That was, only walking across the room. I have a feeling like if I do, a couple jumping jacks, forget about it. I'm a dead man, Mr. B.
I hope. Now, what we do have a guest coming by to taunt you today. Who is it, Earl?
Pet of the month, Krista, is coming in.
You got a picture of her?
Yes, I can bring in a picture in 1 sec.
Yeah, we just want to see the taint. Send Bronx Johnny in with a picture of the taint so we can check that out. This is not exactly what he is needing at this time.
I won't be looking. I will be looking. But as soon as I look, I'm going to have to say, I'm going to have to go outside to the bathroom possibly. And
You can't do it here.
Come on, just one?
I want you to
You
just
can't break your Lent.
Take a look at her now. And when's the last time you ran off a gentleman's?
This is not good for me at all. It doesn't help matters.
When's the last time? You can't even answer me right now.
The last time? I don't know.
Must have been last Tuesday, right before Ash Wednesday.
Because I had intercourse and I spanked
What was the
it.
guy's name?
It was West Side Claire.
Okay. Let me just ask this, just to make sure. Because I don't know what goes on. Does West Side Claire have balls? Yes or no? Just answer.
No.
All right, then, Fez, I owe you $50.
Thank you, and I'll take it.
I owe you $50. Here's John. John, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hello, Ronnie.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, listen, this guy's resting heart rate. He's in his early 20s.
What are you, in late 20s?
28.
It should be somewhere between 68 and maybe 74.
What are you at right now?
I went down to about 101, but I was at about 111 just
You're
a couple
all
minutes ago.
Yeah, he's all amped up on Red Bull.
Yeah, the Red
Beating
Bull
too much.
Pump you right out. He's, that stuff's going to run it right up. I mean, my cardiologist told me when he says, because I got to like Fezzy, same shit, high cholesterol, all that crap, But he said to me, don't let your heart rate go above 80, and I got a bed on.
Well, I got a problem, though. I can't get to sleep because I can't spank. So then I have to wake up in the morning. How am I supposed to wake up? I'm genuinely asking here.
You didn't sleep at all last night?
I slept a total of 1 hour.
Maybe it would help for you to think about this. Think about this young lady right here.
Play Penthouse Pet of the Month, Krista.
That doesn't help things. It makes them worse.
I see. I'm just trying to do what I can. What do I know? I'm the old ball and chain, as you three guys call me.
I never use that term.
Sometimes we say B and C.
Now, Eastside Dave, you're looking at the Penthouse Pet picture.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
She's nice, right?
This is going to be rough.
What
Yeah.
part do you like best?
I like her breasts the best.
Over the vag. The vag is perfect.
It really is nice, and there's no hair. It looks very pretty and stuff.
I'm gonna quote Bill Hicks here and just say it looks like a paper cut, because that's exactly just a tiny little paper cut, and that's all you're really looking for.
Her breasts are large but firm, with the nipples slightly erect.
All right, she's coming in here, so I don't want you talking that much about
Sorry.
her. All right?
Okay.
What I do want is I'm trying to protect your Lent. I don't want you to look at her the whole time she's in here.
Come on now.
Yeah.
She's a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
I mean, I please.
Right, but you've got a Lent, and I'm a Catholic.
I've
like you.
never seen a Penthouse Playmate, though, in person before.
Well, you're never going to see a Penthouse Playmate. Playmates come from Playboy.
She's the pen of the month for
Yeah.
April. It's Krista Anye. Is that how you say your name, Earl?
Krista Ann.
Ann. There is no Y in Ann.
No, that's how she spells it.
That's Anye. Anye, get in here.
Wow, was that some overpronunciation of a simple word?
Anye, are you sure your pieces are done right now? Anye. We are going to choose a winner. No one got that but you. That was fucking
I'm
real.
loving it, though.
Yeah, you're the only one who picked up on that one. So, yes, I don't want you looking at her. I don't want you ruining your Lent because you'll make the baby Jesus cry.
Just a little glimpse. Something to hold me over.
No. Maybe you can stay in the office.
Oh.
What you can do then is stay in the office and look out the window.
No, because then there's chicks on the sidewalk, and then I think of Christy and Krista. And it's just it's good. The whole thing is bad news.
Little Worm, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, buddy.
I just wanted to tell Dave, to hell with Lent. Just keep drinking that Red Bull. It gives you wings. Chip, chip, chip.
All right.
You really do have wings. You are as red as fucking can be right now.
It's very warm in here.
You almost look like you're bleeding. That's how red your face is.
I'm extremely hot.
Check your heart thing. It's not. It's very cool in here right now. I find it comfortable.
Well, that can't be good if it's beeping.
It was on the timer, 108.
All right. So the other guy said that's pretty high for a guy your age.
For a 28-year-old person?
And to be sitting here.
Fez would love to get back to being a 108.
Oh, that would be a joy and a half.
Yeah. Here's Charlie. You're on Ron and Fez.
Ronnie!
Hey, buddy.
You guys kick ass. Hey, did I hear Eastside Dave say that vagina looked pretty? Is he a fucking pretty boy? I mean, a real man would have said it fucking looked doable. It was fabulous. You know what I mean, Ronnie?
I understand what you're saying here. He's a little bit clever, a little bit fancy.
When things are small...
Put it away. The young lady's here. I don't want you to look like a fucking animal.
So...
No, Johnny, I want you to stay. You are my sidekick. You're more than welcome here at all time. No, you stay there.
Thanks, Paul.
Here's what I want you to do. Johnny, take that tie and wrap that around the gimp's face. I don't want him staring at a Penthouse Pet here while he's on his Lent.
You're blindfolding me?
Yes, I'm blindfolding you.
You're blindfolding me.
Yeah.
This is my first chance.
That's right.
I saw Whitney Houston once, but she wasn't nearly as good looking as this woman here.
Yeah. Here's Brian. Brian, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, guys, you guys do this, you tried this before Dave's Lent?
No, I came in after. Normally we turn these down, but we thought this would be good for Dave and be able to deal with a little bit.
It's a nice test of temptation.
All right, now, you know how we can never get our guys to take care of the guests?
Right.
Suddenly now we don't have a problem in the world. There's 18 people willing to help her get water, find a seat. Everything is being worked out for her.
Krista Ann should be coming in the studio in a few minutes. Penthouse Pet of the Month for April, and she's going to be signing copies of the April issue at Tower Records on 4th and Broadway in New York. That's starting tonight at 6. She'll be there till 8 o'clock.
All right, so what I want to do for you, Dave, is maybe after a month we'll have Bronx Johnny explain this to you. Johnny, go ahead and bring her in here. Yeah, keep that on. Go ahead and bring her in here in between me and you. In between me and my sidekick. How do you like the fact of me and Johnny now? It seems like there's a good chemistry. He just called her ma'am, which is really nice.
He also took off his hat when he went out to greet her.
Yeah.
Very gentlemanly.
Yeah. Hi, how are you, honey?
Come on in, Krista Ann.
Welcome to the Ron and Fez show. It's nice to meet you. Go ahead and set her up with the headphones and all. Now, Krista, we do have a problem here. We have a gentleman on the show, and it's his Lent. So he is not able... What he's decided to do over Lent is there's no pleasure between him and his girlfriend and no self-pleasure whatsoever.
Why?
So, raspy voice there, Dave.
I can smell her.
Yeah.
You're in the room now, Krista?
Who are you, multiple MIGs?
Oh.
Do me a favor, would you, Johnny, and make sure you plug his nose. I don't want him smelling this. Right now, his senses are so good, and we can't have him look at a beautiful woman. And by the way, you are gorgeous.
Thank you.
Now, this is your first time modeling, or have you done stuff before?
I've done stuff before. I've been modeling for 5 years.
Did modeling for 5 years?
Yes.
So is this the pinnacle for you, though? Penthouse?
Definitely.
Yeah. And you're excited about it?
Very.
Now, when you've got to realize that at a time of Lent, which we are right now, are you Catholic?
Yes.
All right, so you know, Ed, how difficult it is to keep to a Lent.
Mm-hmm.
For a guy like him, with no sensibility at all about him, this is real hard for him to have you in here.
I mean, this is very difficult here, Krista.
Yeah.
I can imagine. I don't know why you would even do
Well, why do you have to be so good looking?
And listen to her voice. The voice alone is so sexy.
It's gorgeous. I could even tell, as Rod was saying, my powers are so powerful.
My sidekick, Bronx Johnny, has now put some kind of a clip across his nose.
Yes.
So this way you don't have to worry about smelling her.
The only thing is this some kind of bear trap? Because honestly, my nose is bleeding right now. I mean, seriously, what the...
It can't be about you, Dave. Now,
Okay.
it's not your
About
turn.
you.
It's about Krista. So, Krista, give us some measurements here. You're just a tiny little thing, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 5'3".
5'3", and what do you weigh? Like
108.
Really, that much?
That much.
I'm shocked by it, because I thought you were like 93. You're just tiny.
No.
Yeah. What are you
No,
doing
that
over there,
would be too
Dave?
thin.
I'm just trying to replace it. He broke my nose.
All right.
You sound like Rudolph
All right,
now.
take that off. That's stupid. And you look stupid in front of Krista.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Krista.
Oh,
It's
look,
okay.
his nose is just bright red and stupid.
She
Now-
thinks I'm cute.
Now,
It's a little cute.
Now, Krista, let's suppose that you were attempting to make him excited. What's something that you would say to him?
Well, I would definitely see if he saw my pictures.
Yeah.
And then maybe tell him if he wanted like a live show of it.
Really?
I did see your pictures, and I thought you looked very pretty, especially this one part of you.
You look stupid. You got a tie around your head and your nose is all red. You look like an idiot.
I feel like I was in Deer Hunter right now.
Now, I don't know. Do you normally go for a redheaded guy? Is that
I
your
mean,
luck?
I've never dated a redheaded guy, but
No
it's
woman would,
but I
right?
would. No, that's not true.
Thank you, Krista.
Yeah. But would he be the type of guy if he, first of all, if he didn't have red hair, didn't have a tie around him, his nose wasn't red, and he wasn't wearing a Vag's Genius shirt, which the whole thing, let's face it, it's a little silly.
I like the tattoo.
Yeah. What's the tattoo?
I've got 9 more of those where they come from, honey. This one is from Pink Floyd. And
They
this
actually
one,
gave it to him backstage at a concert.
Current.
it's from the Wish You Were Here album. And then this one is
When
some
that
sort
come
of
out? 72?
70.
All right, let me check. Christine, what year were you born?
82.
All right, so that's
Yeah.
real nice for you, Dave.
Well, you know, you have to start somewhere.
Close.
This one is on my right arm is an Irish bullshit thing that I don't know exactly
Dave,
what it is. Yes.
let's stop making this about you.
Okay.
This is Christina's day. You are the pet of the month.
Mm-hmm.
And when you go out for a signing, what kind of guys do you meet? Are they collectors, or are they just see you and they feel that they have to meet you?
It's both. Some people have just, they see me in the magazine and then, they definitely want to come down. A lot of people are, business
Right.
people that are in the business, and it's, it would be nice to like meet me, and it's all different. Everyone has like a different job.
What are the plans for you? What do you want to get out of all this? Films?
I
TV?
definitely, yeah, that would be awesome. I definitely want to, just stick with this career for as long as I can. I love modeling, actings. I've done like a little bit here and there, nothing really that big, but I definitely want to pursue that.
All right, let's suppose this. Let's try like a little acting and improvisation. Dave is the man of your dreams, and you want to excite him. And let's just try to go with that. All right, ready?
I'm ready.
And scene.
So, what do you want to do tonight?
Go to the movies.
Boo.
I think maybe we should just stay home.
Okay, we can rent a movie then.
Yeah, but I don't know if I really want to watch it.
You don't want to watch the movie because I had rented Crimes and Misdemeanors, but if you don't, we can always put on a little music.
You're impressing her with a Blockbuster card?
I think maybe I should just do all the choosing of the movies and all the work.
All right then, if that's what you have to offer, I'll do
This
it.
is why you didn't get a woman for 6 months. This is crazy talk.
I'm putting in popcorn right now, and there's going to be lots of butter on it.
Stop
Quit
it.
licking your
Oh
lips.
my god.
Stop. That's disgusting. Look how red his face is.
Matches his hair.
Yeah, I know. It's. Were you familiar with Beaker from the Muppets? Are you a little too young for Beaker? Because he reminds me of.
It's very hot in here, Krista, because of you.
You just pointed at Bronx Johnny.
Don't get that Ecuadorian blood boiling.
Oh yeah, Bronx Johnny comes in as the neighbor.
There's a blindfold on me. I can't see.
Yeah, but
He's getting excited.
Krista Ann is here. She is the Penthouse Pet of the month for April, and she's going to be at the Tower Records tonight in New York at 4th and Broadway, doing a signing of her issue from 6 to 8 p.m.
now, Chris, do you have a boyfriend right now?
I do.
Is a famous guy?
He's definitely on his way, yeah.
Yeah. Who is it? Nick Cage? Come on, give us
No.
some kind of hint. What is he? Is he a rocker?
Yeah, he is. He's
All the girls go for
no,
rockers.
but yeah, his name is Dive Jones. He's a singer, songwriter, producer.
Does he got any music out that we know?
Well, he has a lot of he's written a lot of songs for like other people, like pop songs, like Mandy Moore, Anastasia.
He's stuff by Mandy Moore that's gotten on the albums.
I mean, he wrote her first song, Candy.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. That's that was a big hit, right?
Yeah, that was
so he's doing very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you probably wouldn't be pulled away from some guy living in the studio apartments in Queens with a tie wrapped around his face. That's probably not the guy that you're going to go for.
Renting DVDs.
Right, and melting butter and popcorn.
He's got DVDs and not even a DVD player.
I got a Nintendo 64 where we can play some Mario Kart, baby. Mario Kart?
That's exciting. I actually do like Mario Kart.
All right, hold on. Do you have security, by the way? Because we have Master Poe if you need anyone. He's a martial arts expert.
Oh, yeah, I just met him.
Yeah, he's a martial arts expert. Here is the thing. You know how they do rape prevention? Well, there's so many rapists being hurt today because of that. That Master Poe and I have come up called something called rape prevention. So if someone tries to prevent a rape, we've come up with moves to stop it.
Really?
So I want you to be really careful out there with your security. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to be really careful because between the two of us, all right, Master Poe, is this something? Would you love the fact if you could take care of Krista, make sure that she was safe at all times?
Absolutely, it would be my honor.
All right, let's play out another scene then. There is a blind redheaded rapist trying to make his way to Krista. Let's see how close he can get before Master Poe stops him. And scene. Here he comes. Here he comes. He's blind, no. The good thing is that he's blind. Uh-oh. He's being held back. All right, there he goes. All right, and scene. And scene.
He's my hero.
Yeah, he is a hero, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He saved you.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh.
Thank you.
You're not hurting?
Master Poe is also a singer, aren't you, Master Poe?
Yes.
And you sing pop music, right?
R&B.
R&B.
Anything.
Who's somebody big that you really like?
Lionel Richie was my favorite.
Lionel Richie.
Actually, Lionel Richie is my favorite. Luther
Yeah.
Vandross was tops.
You're a Lutheran, too, just
Yeah,
like
I
Fez
love
Whatley.
Luther.
We pray
Yeah.
to Jesus, not Luther Vandross.
Yeah. So what if you just, Master Poe, just serenade her just slightly? After you've stopped the blind rapist, give her just a little song. Because you got to remember.
He has to get on his knee.
Yeah, get down on your knees.
On my knees?
Yeah, and just serenade her.
Okay, honey. I'll sing to you just like this, okay?
Okay.
I'm not going to get on my knees. All right?
He'd be like the same height as me.
I thought
I'll
you
tell
said
you
get on
what.
your knees. Because he would do that.
When I sing to you,
yeah,
you'll either smile or you'll smack me. How's that?
Wow,
Okay.
this is really
Let's see which
uncomfortable.
one.
This might be that rape prevention that we've all been afraid of.
Do you want Luther Vandross?
Yeah, I think a little Luther would be nice.
Yeah. You know it's not for you, Fez. It's.
I'm going to pretend.
Here we go.
Let me hold you tight, if only for one night. Let me keep you near to ease away your fears. It would be so nice, if only for one night. I won't tell a soul, no one has to know that you want to be totally discreet. I'll be at your side, if only for one night.
Wow, that was very
That was good.
intense. And Master Bo, I know you never took your eyes off her, and then you grabbed her arm and pulled her closer. You're a little misty there, aren't you?
Yeah, that was really nice.
I didn't have to get on my knees, did I?
No.
Wow, you're very confident with her. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Has a man ever sung to you before? Like that?
Her boyfriend is a, big pop star.
I thought maybe he just wrote songs for her, never the serenade.
No, you said he's got his own stuff coming out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He does.
Now, if you had to pick right now, if we were like doing a dating game, would you pick Master Poe, or would you go with Eastside Dave, who's still blindfolded?
Choose me, please, Krista.
I feel bad.
Yes, it's pathetic.
My arm.
You know what? I don't want you to choose before you see that. I know you've never seen clear eyes, so go ahead and pull it down. You can have one look at her, but the fucking eyes, there's no color. There's no color to them at all. Yeah, go ahead and take a look at her, Dave. Enjoy.
Whoa, you are a piece of nice-looking female.
Yeah. That's right.
Sorry, you're very attractive.
We've got a call for you too, Master Poe, from Simon Cowell. Simon, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hello, yes, Master Poe. That was absolutely forgettable, that performance.
Ouch.
It was like Truman Capote trying to do Kung Fu.
I was just given this note. You're going to be singing with O&A?
Yes.
What are you going to sing?
I'm going to probably do a couple of Lionel Richie songs.
Right. What, Brick House?
No.
Where are we going?
Most likely 3 Times a Lady, Hello, My Love.
Dancing on the ceiling?
I know. One of the things I know about the O&A gigs, I don't see a lot of ladies to serenade. You're going to be serenading quite a few guys. It'll be a room full of guys normally.
I will pretend that I'm serenading you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Oh, I thought he meant me. So, Krista, yeah. So, I can see that he seems to be a little interested in you, Krista.
Maybe.
If you weren't with your boyfriend, would Poe be the kind of guy that you'd go for?
Maybe. I definitely know he would be able to protect me.
Right. Poe, why don't I just show her like some quick martial arts moves? Because I don't think she knows. Just give her a couple of moves. Yeah, against Eastside while he's blindfolded.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're really trying to sell him to me.
Yeah, I really am, because he's a lonely guy. He doesn't do well.
I'm sure he's a lonely guy.
Yeah.
Can I make a recommendation?
Yeah.
Eastside Dave will get hurt.
Yeah.
Can I call in Marcelino, please?
Okay, sure. We'd like to have Mars come in.
I can take care of myself.
Eastside
you really
Dave,
can't.
stay seated, please.
Stay seated. Here comes Mars. And what are you and Mars going to just do some stunts for her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll sing her another song.
Is this...
Oh, okay.
So Mars, because you feel like you would hurt Dave if he...
Yeah, he'll definitely get hurt.
Well, maybe just at the last move you hurt Dave. That might be a little bit.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Puss bag. We're fighting for Krista here.
That was a really bad thing that you pulled off there. All right, so...
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. All right, so here comes Mars. Here's the other thing I want to point out about that Penthouse girl. When I'm like, God, you're so tiny. How do you weigh 1.8? Then I see when she stands up. She's got 40 pounds of tits and another 60 pounds of ass.
Yeah.
And am I right, Johnny?
Yeah.
She's unbelievable, right?
Yeah, man.
Will you be jacking to her later?
Oh. Yeah, in all likelihood, yeah.
Yeah, in all likelihood you will. Do me a favor.
In the likelihood.
Save the batch rag for for Dave and bring it back in with you.
Don't talk about batching or hot chicks or send me any porn links.
Was she unbelievable, though?
She was very hot.
Yeah.
And thanks for that Selma Hayek photo you sent to me today.
I know you're a movie fan like I am. You're a movie fan.
It was pornographic.
Holy shit.
Of Selma Hayek?
Well, it's almost.
It was her posing from a film. Why? You feeling like I can't send you stuff for the show? Is that where we're at right now?
She was spread eagle on the table, and it was very alluring, and it hurt me.
Yes, and I wanted to bring it up later on the show. I'm glad that you did. Fez, I saw this great picture of Selma Hayek. She sure is beautiful. That's show prep, my friend. Right now, I'm willing to bet this, Fez, without even knowing. Although I did hear something from Jim Norton that that Earl was a myth buster. I'm willing to put up my guy Eastside Dave for having a longer dick than Earl. Go dick to dick right now, boys. Here comes Dave's out.
Do not.
Where are you going, Earl? Just line up.
I do not want to let
Earl, this is your chance.
Dick to dick, and let's see who's the winner here. All right, Dave's out right next to you. Where are you going, Earl? Where are you going?
Earl, come back for the competition.
You can't go run down the hall with only 3 days left.
He's trying to shove it in my mouth.
Oh!
What?
Your name is Mudshot, right?
Where did that come from?
All right, I understand. Just put your balls up against each other, and let's just. I understand you want to protect your penis.
That was utterly horrifying.
Because it's white?
No, because he was just. Remember, this guy hasn't had sex in a week, so he's a little.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Hey, have you kept your Lent, Dave?
Absolutely, 100%.
Still intact?
Still intact. I even got some sleep last night.
So you're getting used to it.
I might get used to it. I'm not going to say that in the shower there's a lot of pre-jizz that just comes out naturally.
You always got to start that way. Now, is your girlfriend staying over this weekend?
She is. No, she's not going to be staying over this weekend, but she is coming tonight. So it's going to be difficult.
One of you will.
But we will be watching American Idol, and
why don't you watch this show, Top Chef, so she can remember some of the great times she had when you two were broke up.
That actually hurts me, doesn't help me.
I watched Top Chef because you told me how cocky chefs are, and they were so obnoxious that I was cracking up.
They are the worst.
But they were saying they get so much pussy. They go, no matter if they're engaged, married, we'll fuck every waitress out there. I had no idea that's how it worked in the food service industry.
Yeah, waitresses always look at the chefs as the rock stars, they look at fellow waiters, like male waiters like me, as just dumb dorks, like who have no real careers. So I was never able to bang a chick. But the chefs in every place.
Well, you're not going to pick up a chick by telling her that you're a waiter. But you can if you tell her that you're a chef because you have some artistic abilities, you have passion. But when you're a waiter, you're just good at carrying shit, remembering salads.
But I mean, I'm talking with my fellow co-working waitresses, and I would always lie and say, I'm just doing this for my screenwriting career. I just need some experience so that I can write this into a movie, you know? They never believe that, though.
I can't imagine.
You didn't have any power in that position. You don't come up with the specials.
So do you, she was with a chef, right?
Yes. She was with a chef, French chef, 35 years old, everything but intercourse.
Was he the head chef at least?
Head chef.
Well, he was getting head chef.
And French, which she is, at a French restaurant.
Yeah.
So there was lots of I have a finger balls, fingers, and holes.
All right.
But no penetration.
Understand sex.
Okay.
We're all adults. Jesus.
50 points for me.
Why don't you come in tomorrow? Here's my impression of Dave tomorrow. Chef, jizz, no can jack, chef, jizz. By the way, ADF I guess some people confuse ADF with Dave. So he gets an email going, hey man, I'm a real big fan of yours, right? And all the Jackin talk. Have you ever jacked with a buddy? You do not want to be known as the Jackin bird. That's not something you're after here.
I'm not trying to go for that. Once Easter is done, I promise no jack talk. That's it. Easter?
Well, you jack talk a long time before Lent, my friend.
Because it's a problem, and I'm trying to get help from it.
This guy says, what up? I'm a chronic jacker, too. My girlfriend hates it. Ever jacked with a bud? Good luck on your 40 days of no shooting. Come on.
Thank you, Trucker.
Going to someone who is not Eastside Dave.
Trucker Steve. Thank you very much. One of my fans.
Trucker Guy.
Thank you, Trucker Guy. One of my many fans out there. All 7 of you. I promise I'll always personally reply to people's emails. Always.
This is your only one so far? One?
That's number uno.
Here's Jimmy. Jimmy, you're on Run Fez.
Hi.
Yeah.
I gotta say, Dave slows the show down. He sucks. He is annoying as hell.
You like him, or you're still...
No.
I mean, he's the new guy. Let's face it.
Yeah. So he's new. He stinks.
Thank you.
He's like a walking abortion. Every time
That's a great original comment. Wow.
Shut up, Firebush. Shut up and listen.
I shave, sir. I don't have a fire bush. I'm freshly shaven, like a little tiny girl.
I thought he called you Laura Bush, and I didn't understand that at all.
Fire bush.
You shave.
I shave so that people can't call me fire crotch. The only reason why I shave.
You honestly shave all the way down?
Yes.
Put it up against Earl's and let me see how it looks. Let's go up there, up against Earl's.
Here.
Yeah.
There you go.
Earl.
Step up to the glass.
Earl, step to the glass. Earl, you never go along with the bit. At least Firebush does.
See? Nothing.
It looks like a. I'm gonna steal line from Anthony. It looks like a plucked chicken.
All right. You know what? Steal from the whole world, but not from Anthony. Okay? You know why? You got no fucking timing.
People always hate the new person anyway. I don't sweat it.
Here's Cody. Cody, you're on Running Fest.
I was wondering if Fezzy made it through his 40 days, 40 nights when Meadow was in her little bra and panties last night.
You know, I will have to check with Eastside Dave on that one because she did look very, very nice. And I'm not going to say camel toe, but we were definitely in that region. Eastside, did that taunt you at all when you saw Meadow Soprano?
Oh my God! It was the best 7 seconds of the episode, except for the ending, of course.
You still haven't run a batch, right?
I have not done anything, but the physical effects are coming on. Stomach aches too, blurry vision.
Yeah.
And my left ear is experiencing hearing loss.
You're a big Sopranos fan, though. You loved it last night. Let me just really quick check as we get back in here, Fez. I know that there was a little Lent going on with Eastside Dave, where he gave up self-pleasure. He was struggling when we left. Let's check in to see how he's doing. Here he comes, Eastside Dave. Dave, I hate to wake you up, but did you stick with your vow over Lent?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
But
that didn't seem very convincing to me.
No. Here it is, because there's good news and bad news. The bad news is I'm pretty sure I'm impotent now. I'm being dead serious.
Right.
I used to have a morning wood at about 7:30 in the morning. Absolutely every single morning,
when
day
the cock
in, day
crows,
out.
sure.
Nothing, and the shower, the warm water does absolutely nothing for me. It usually grows a little bit like a happy squirrel.
Morning wood is just a urine erection, so don't be feeling too proud. But you don't look well either. You're kind of puffy. Your eyes are sunken.
My right eye. Oh, I've been sick as a dog. Yeah, no one should use this microphone after me.
Is this what you would call jizz backup? Is that what you're suffering from right now?
No, I have a real problem. My health is gone. My right eye, it honestly feels like someone put thorn bushes in it. It's good. Look.
Yeah, I know. You got some kind of skank guy going on.
It's not the left
Very
eye.
Very thorny looking.
Just the right. And, feverish. I'm sweating a lot. This is, I'm trying to drink as much water and have as much vitamin C as possible.
Maybe you ought to go home. I don't think we should be around you. You can't make the show sick, whatever you do. Get over there and breathe on Earl for a while.
I was thinking maybe I should just wear a surgical mask.
Yeah, I don't think you belong in here.
I'd do it all the time if I were you, pretty boy.
All right, Earl, get him out of this room. I want him with you, sharing a microphone with you at all times. You can't get the show sick.
Yes, I'll take one for the team, guys.
All right, 866-RON-0. You're ready to give up anyway. You said you got some kind of sickness.
No, I feel great today.
What were you doing at the doctor yesterday?
He had to test out my stomach, and he was pressing on my stomach.
And you're pregnant?
No, there's different...
Looks like you're going to have a soccer player.
Your stomach is divided into 4 quarters, and the different quarters...
And 2 halves, is that it? What are you? You're behind in the 3rd quarter?
Are you talking about a cow stomach?
No, I have a human stomach, but they were pressing on it, and they found out that I have some kidney pains. So we ran some tests, did a little X-rays and stuff, and I'll get my results today. The doctor, though, said that it shouldn't be serious because I'm a young person. So as soon as I get that, I'll get my antibiotics, and we'll be on good shape.
Your what?
My my medicine. My pill.
Yesterday you were telling me you were coughing up blood.
I was. He thinks that I was coughing up blood because I'm coughing a lot. But I also told him, I told him about I didn't tell him about masturbation. I didn't use that word. But I did say I haven't had sexual release for the month of Lent. And he said that he thinks that possible, self-gratification and everything was stress release for me.
Mm-hmm.
And because I haven't done stress release...
You're that much on the goddamn on the edge. That if you don't jack off, you get a kidney infection. The other problem I had with him is, well, you know he's got a Lent going, right?
Yeah.
How did you make out?
On Saturday, I broke the Lent.
Right.
Oh, no!
Yeah. Now, I talked to him Saturday, and he's like, hey, I just woke up from a nap. And I'm at my house laughing, going, you can't take a nap without fucking doing something with a chick or running a batch. So I know he's already blown this.
I felt so fucking guilty, even on the phone, you know?
Right.
We kept trying to talk about Final Four basketball and everything like that.
Right.
And I could tell that you could almost see through the phone into my soul that I had done something that day. Because you're like, oh, nap, huh? Nap. And I knew it wasn't working at all. And I'm like, I have to tell him on tonight. I have to.
So, was it a self or you and the chick?
No, it was, I did twice a little chick activity, because the first time, honestly, was, a 6 or 7
seconds
pumps.
Yeah, 6 pumps.
She walked across the room and Vesuvius went off.
And, I could have made triplets with the first thing.
Sure, I understand.
There was just so much coming out.
And then you had to redo it, right? 15 minutes later, you're ready, you reload it.
Yeah, and that one lasted about 3 minutes long.
I'm sorry. And then once it's broke, I guess anything goes, where you can just keep going.
Yeah.
So that night, we were in the position of he tells me the story. And it's a joyful, happy night. So everybody's all having a good time. So he tells me this story. Then I'm talking to his chick later, right? And I go, Dave broke the Lent, huh? And I just see her looking puzzled. And it is out of my mind that she's a shy girl and doesn't like to talk about the sexual stuff and cried on our show, right? So at that point, I see her eyes well up. Dave, you have to talk about... And I'm like, holy fuck. Why did I do this?
She has a short memory, though, I think, because I tell her these things. I say, I have to tell Ronnie B this tonight. I have to, otherwise I'm going to hell. And I can't lie about it.
She has to have a short memory to forget how annoying you are and to stay with you, Dave.
Probably.
Have you done anything to make up for Jesus about ruining Lent?
I've said about 10 act of contritions on Sunday.
That's not a lot. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back and pick it up, Ron and Fest.